Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking through some player props I like on Prizepicks for today's NBA slate on Monday, January the 20th. It is MLK Day today, so the NBA, typically every MLK Day has a lot of games during the day, and that's the case, this for today. First game of the day starts at 12 o'clock Eastern time, so it's a noon start, and then there's basically just games on like all day from 12 until 8 o'clock Eastern time at night. That's when the last game of the day is. But it's a 7-game slate for Monday, a lot of early games. Wanted to go ahead and get this video posted Sunday night, give you guys some early plays that I did like for this Monday slate. We've got three props I'm liking that we're going to break down and share in this video. Now, as always, guys, before we do talk through these plays, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, if they do help you out, make sure to hit that like button down below, hit that subscribe button as well. And if you guys are new to the channel and if you are new to Prizepicks, be sure to sign up for Prizepicks. Use that promo code NOAH when you do. When you sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code and place your first lineup, you'll get $50 in promo funds instantly added to your account when you sign up with code NOAH. And I do want to shout out Prizepicks because they do have a free square right now for the college football championship game, which is actually tonight, Monday night. And I do already have a video posted for the college football championship, giving out some props I like for the game. So check that video out if you are interested. But there's a free square on Will Howard's pass yards at 0.5. This is definitely something you want to be playing, taking advantage of, even if you don't know anything about college football. Just take this free square. It's a free pick Prizepicks is giving you, and then you compare it with props for NBA. But this free square does go away at 7:30 Eastern time when that college football championship game starts. So make sure you guys are playing these promos, anytime they're available. That's another incentive to sign up right now, for Prizepicks right now. And again, if you don't have an account on Prizepicks, use that promo code NOAH when you do sign up. Now, I do also want to shout out Sleeper because we do have a partnership with Sleeper as well. And if you guys have not signed up for Sleeper, you can do so, linked down below in the description, or just use that promo code NOAH over on Sleeper. Play your first $5 lineup and you'll instantly get $55 worth of free lineups. So this is Sleeper's new promo that they're doing for new users. Play $5, get $55. Cool promo, definitely one that tailors more towards people who don't want to deposit a bunch of money, because typically with their deposit bonus promo that they do, that's one of those promos that it entices you to deposit more money, because the more money you put in, the bigger bonus you get. Well, now you can deposit the minimum $10 on Sleeper, still get $55 worth of free lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. So that's a cool promo Sleeper's doing. Definitely check them out, guys. Sign up, use that code NOAH when you do sign up for Sleeper. And do also want to shout out Sleeper because they have a free square for the college football championship game. Riley Leonard's pass yards is set at 0.5. This is for new users and existing users. So if you already have an account on Sleeper, you can use this free square. If you don't have an account on Sleeper, that's another incentive to sign up, because you get access to that free square, free pick Sleeper's giving you that you can play and pair with any props you like for whatever sport. You are able to mix and match sports on Sleeper. So definitely check them out, guys, and make sure to use that code NOAH when you sign up for Sleeper. But that's enough about the promos and the ranting. Let's go ahead and talk about this slate for Monday, guys. So we got 3 picks for this Monday slate. Let's go ahead and break them down. First pick that I do like is going to be a rebounds prop, and we're going to take Amen Thompson for more than 8.5 rebounds. Now, Amen Thompson is questionable for this game, so we'll have to see if he plays. Obviously, if he doesn't play, then this pick will just get voided. But I'm assuming Amen's going to play. He sat out there last game with, I think it was calf soreness. Let's see. He's questionable with a calf injury, calf tightness, left calf tightness. So I don't think this is an injury that would cause him to see limited minutes. Typically, if a guy only misses one game for an injury, when they come back, they're not going to be limited. Now, when guys miss weeks with an injury, then they typically are limited when they come back. But I'm expecting Amen to come back and play normal minutes if he does play today. And Amen Thompson's been playing a ton of minutes lately. He's been seeing massive minutes since he got inserted into the starting lineup. He's been starting lately because Jabari Smith Jr. has been out. And over the last 6 games that Amen Thompson has started, he has played 41, 41, 36, 41, 35, and 41 minutes. In the games that he played 36 and 35 minutes, he lost some minutes in those games for foul trouble, I believe. I think in both those games, he picked up some early fouls, which caused him to lose some minutes. But he's been playing like 40 minutes a night in competitive games when he's not in foul trouble. And this game against the Pistons should be competitive. It's got a 7-point spread. Also, there's a little bit of a narrative here. Amen Thompson's going to be going up against his twin brother, Asor Thompson. So if you want to factor that in, you can. But Amen Thompson's been really good rebounding the ball this season. He's second on the team in rebound chances per game. He's averaging 16.2, I believe. Or no, excuse me. He's averaging 12.9 rebound chances per game. However, over the last 6 games that he has started, he has averaged 16 rebound chances per game over the last 6 games that he has started. And over that stretch, he's averaging 10.8 rebounds per game. He's always been a pretty aggressive rebounder since he's been in the league. I want to say last season, he didn't play like a ton of minutes last season, but I'm going to take a look at his averages last season because I want to say he rebounded the ball pretty well in the minutes he played last season. So last season, Amen Thompson he averaged 22.4 minutes per game, and he averaged 6.6 rebounds per game in only 22 minutes. So he's a guy that you can typically project for like close to double-digit rebounds when he plays like 35, 36 minutes, and lately he's been playing closer to 40 minutes. So if we get close to 40 minutes here from Amen Thompson, I think we got a pretty good chance of getting 9 rebounds. This season, in the 11 games he has started, he has gone over this rebounds line in 8 out of those 11 games. One of the games he went under against the Wizards was a huge blowout, and he only played 28 minutes. He had 8 rebounds in 28 minutes. And then the other 2 games, he had 8 rebounds in 39 minutes against the Clippers, and then 7 rebounds in 36 minutes against the Grizzlies. This matchup from a rebounding perspective, going up against the Pistons, you look at where the Pistons rank. They are top 10 in rebounds allowed to small forwards, which is technically his position. But Amen Thompson, I try not to look too much into DVP stats, especially for like rebounding, unless it's like centers, because then I think it really matters when you're looking at like rebounds allowed to centers. But when it comes to like forwards and guards rebounding stats, those can be a little tough to project. But what we do know is that Amen Thompson, when he's on the floor, he is a guy that will rebound the ball. Again, averaging 16 rebound chances over his last 6 games as a starter. I think we're getting some slightly lower lines on Thompson here, just because this will technically be his first game back since missing a game for injury. So maybe the books are docking him a little bit because he missed a game for injury. But I would be very surprised if he's limited here since he only sat out 1 game. I think he comes right back and plays like 36 to 40 minutes. So give me Amen Thompson for more than 8.5 rebounds as our first prop for Monday. Next prop I like is another rebounds prop. We're going to take Jalen Johnson for more than 9.5 rebounds. So Jalen Johnson had been injured for about 2 weeks. He was out. He last played January 13th, missed about 2 weeks, returned last game against Boston, and he was right back on the glass. 13 rebounds against Boston in what was kind of a tough matchup. Boston's been a pretty tough team to rebound against aggressively. He got 13 rebounds in that game, and what was good to see is that Jalen Johnson played 33 minutes in regulation last game, played 38 minutes total because the game went to overtime. So what was really good is that there was not like a specific cap on Jalen Johnson. The fact that he was able to stay out there and play 38 minutes in overtime makes me feel pretty confident that he's going to play pretty much full minutes here. I know it's his second game back from injury, but he was able to play 38 minutes last game, even though the game went to overtime, still played 33 minutes in regulation. If this game's competitive against the Knicks, which it should be, it's a 6-point spread, we can project Jalen Johnson for probably like 34, 35 minutes here. I mean, this is a guy that has averaged over 36 minutes per game this season. Like, he's someone that typically plays 36-plus minutes when he's healthy, when the game's competitive. The fact that he played 38 minutes last game is very promising. And if you look at this season, when Jalen Johnson has played at least 35 minutes, he's gone over this rebounds line in 14 out of 20 games. So, what is that, like 70% of his games this season playing at least 35 minutes? He's been able to grab 10 rebounds. And I like this matchup for him from a rebounding perspective going up against the Knicks. So the Knicks have been a very tough team to get rebounds against for centers. Centers have had a really tough time rebounding against the Knicks because Karl-Anthony Towns can pull centers away from the basket because he's a really good three-point shooter. Guys are forced to guard him at the three-point line. If you look this season, the Knicks are giving up the second fewest rebounds per game to centers. So what that means, you're going to see probably Clint Capella being pulled away from the basket here. That's going to allow for Jalen Johnson to fly in, grab those rebounds. And we've already seen these teams play twice this season, and Jalen Johnson had 2 huge games on the glass. He had 15 rebounds in both of his games against the Knicks this season. I don't know if we're going to get 15 rebounds again, but I think we can get 10 rebounds here from Jalen Johnson. Another guy that's just really aggressive on the glass, this season. He's leading the team with 16.2 rebound chances per game. Last game, in his first game back from injury, had 18 rebound chances, which was second most on the team. Prior to getting injured, he was rebounding really well, averaging 18 rebound chances over his last 5 games. So the rebounding numbers have been very good for Jalen Johnson this year. I like this matchup for him from a rebounding perspective, since I think Clint Capella is probably going to be pulled away from the basket. Onyeka Okongwu going to be pulled away from the basket because those guys are going to have to guard Karl-Anthony Towns at the three-point line. We've seen the Knicks limit rebounds to centers this season because of that. That allows for these other guys to grab rebounds, specifically Jalen Johnson, who has already had 2 really big rebounding games against the Knicks this season. So, like that is our second prop for Monday. And then the third and final prop that we're going to take a look at is going to be a points prop. And we're going to take Nick Richards for more than 9.5 points. So Nick Richards made his debut with the Suns, and he was very, very effective. Played almost 30 minutes off the bench. He wound up playing about 29 minutes, 29 and a half minutes off the bench, had 21 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Look, the Suns went out of their way to trade for Nick Richards. They've really got no production from their centers this season. Mason Plumlee has been a big disappointment. Yusuf Nurkic has been a very big disappointment. Nurkic right now I'm pretty sure he's out with an illness. Like, he's not even on. I don't think he's with the team right now because he's sick. He's once again out for this game. And Plumlee's minutes have just been all over the place. Like, even though Plumlee's been starting, he's not really been playing much at all. Last game, he only played 13 minutes. I think there's a very good chance we see Nick Richards move into the starting lineup. It was already reported that when Nick Richards gets with the team and starts to play games with the team, like once he starts to get familiar with the team and everything and the play calls or whatever, he's going to be in the starting lineup. So are they going to start him in his second game with the team? I don't know. He might come off the bench again. But even if he comes off the bench, he's still going to play a lot. He played 30 minutes, almost 30 minutes last game off the bench, had 21 points. Look, Nick Richards, since he's been in the league, he has been a player that has shown he can be productive when he gets minutes. Now, if you look at what he did with Charlotte this season, when he played at least 25 minutes, he went over this points prop in all but 1 game. So he played 8 games with Charlotte, he played at least 25 minutes. He had 10 points in 7 out of those 8 games. I know, completely different team, so you don't want to take too much into that, but that just shows you that Richards is a player that can be productive when he does get minutes. Obviously, we saw him be very productive last game. And then you look at this matchup against the Cavs. This does look like a pretty tough matchup on paper, but the Cavs are going to be without Evan Mobley today, and without Evan Mobley, I definitely think their defense gets worse. I think their rim protection gets a little bit worse as well. We did see Rudy Gobert have 17 points, 12 rebounds last game against the Cavs. That was with Evan Mobley out. I mean, man, if Rudy Gobert can get 17 points against the Cavs without Mobley, I think Nick Richards can get 10 points against the Cavs without Mobley here. I think the matchup does get a little bit better for Richards with Mobley out of the lineup. And I love seeing, Nick Richards have such a big role right out of the gate for this Suns team. I think the Suns, they went out of their way to trade for Richards for a reason. I think they want to play him a lot, and he has shown an ability to be productive when he does get minutes. Expecting him to probably play close to 30 minutes again. He could play even more than that if they wind up moving him into the starting lineup. We'll have to see if they do that. Even if he comes off the bench again, would still expect him to probably play mid to high 20s in minutes, if not maybe close to 30 minutes like he did last game. So that's what I like as our third and final prop for Monday. We're going to take Nick Richards for more than 9.5 points. So we've got 3 props, guys, for this Monday NBA slate for MLK Day. Again, it's MLK Day, so there's a lot of early games today. First game of the day starts at noon, 12 o'clock Eastern time, and then there's pretty much NBA basketball on all day. I'm going to definitely have more Prizepicks plays for today. Going to give those out on Patreon, as always. If you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, these videos I put out on YouTube for free for you guys, if you want to see more Prizepicks plays from me, see what else I have to offer, you can check out the Patreon linked down below in the description. Very affordable, $20 per month. Gets you access to all of my Prizepicks plays. Also, if I ever post any other plays for DFS apps like Sleeper, Underdog, if I ever post any sportsbook plays, I'll do that on Patreon. So there's a lot that I offer on Patreon. Plus, you get access to our Discord chat where you can talk with me. You can talk with other members of the community. And I'm always in Discord to answer you guys' questions, help you out. If you ever want to talk ball or if you just want to ask me questions, you can do so in Discord. But again, guys, appreciate you watching. Hit that like button down below if you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button as well. And if you guys are new to the channel and if you're new to Prizepicks, be sure to sign up for Prizepicks and use that promo code NOAH when you do. when you sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code. Place your first lineup. You'll get $50 in promo funds instantly added to your account. Cool promos Prizepicks is doing. Again, you get access to that when you sign up and use code NOAH. But best of luck tonight as always, guys, or today I should say, since we have a lot of day games. Best of luck though, guys. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.